Yo bro, I'm back. This is part 2 of my shower talk. I've just finished my shower, now I'm going to have a shit. Yeah, basically bro, I'm just saying that these foreigners that come in, and they complain about Chinese life, must be off their fucking head. They are so in the land of Kush. Like Snoop Dogg calls some of his drugs, doesn't he, I think. I'm saying though, there is so much in the Kushti land of fucking Pufter's planet, of the fucking fluff cloud, they're so out of touch with reality, and people don't even know what that word means anymore. They think like, oh, reality is like blah blah blah, describe it to me. No, they fucking know it. Fuck off, So these people are so out of touch with reality, and they come here and complain about life as if it's bad. If you was in another country about to get shot or blown up by bombs or somewhere, you know what I mean, where it's like starving and you're like fucking, and people getting robbed on the street, Venezuela, fucking South Africa, America, wherever, Iraq, then you fucking know. Or fighting for survival in your own country like England or France or wherever you might be, There's places like China, you might come to like China, where, yeah, the culture's different. Yeah, look. Yeah, the language is different as well. You might feel alone, you might feel estranged at first, especially if you're alone. But you always feel alone if you don't connect with people. You've got to make a connection in some way. I'll be lucky to meet the wives I've met in my life. Making friends, make connections, you know what I mean? You've got to work it or shut the fuck up and get out. You find a job, you're given a job where they give you long holidays, you get money for it. You're doing something, it's like, if you've got, fair enough, it's hard if you don't have a job you like, but if you're applying to be a teacher in a foreign country, I think it's got to be something that you really want to do. I mean, if you want to be a teacher in a foreign country, in your own country, that's got to be something you want to do, really. You should have some responsibility anyway for it. But what I'm saying, it requires that as a job. I'm saying, right, is like, if you're in a foreign fucking country, yeah, don't forget to watch my other video, as I say, bro, the one before this, but also the public one I'm doing on another channel thing, I'm just saying that it's like in a foreign country, and you're choosing to not be there for a holiday, for 2 weeks or 2 months. No, you're choosing to actually go there, live there, work there, maybe for at least, let's say, a year contract. That's what it usually is, And you live in there to work. I don't care if you've got loads of money backed up in your fucking pockets when you don't give a fucking damn or what. But you're going to live there. You've got to wake up early. You're actually going to work a fucking contracted timetable where you have to go into classes and teach. Are you telling me you're going to take up that fucking responsibility? If you've got that much money and you're not doing it for the money, that means, you know what that means? If you're not doing it for the money, if you're not going in, if you're not working for the money, basically, if you're not staying here in China for the money and you've got money on you, that means you've got all the money just anyway. You've got loads of money. Yeah, you're just benefiting from it anyway. It's like you was in your own country and you didn't have to work as such, or you were working and you saved up so much money that it's enough to survive on for a year. You could have been just doing nothing. You could have been at home. But don't fucking tell me it ain't for the money. It's still for the money, innit? Because otherwise you just stay at home and live your life as a holiday. And you're saying if it's for the experience, you're still having to wake up every day because it's a job. You're still having to wake up every day. You're still having to have the contract, the timetable. You still got to actually wake up and do things you don't want to do sometimes. You still got to be doing it day in, day out. And you still got to have not only responsibility, but a lot of responsibility in a lot of different areas when it comes to teaching. And I fucking know that. Because the schools have expectations of you, bro. Sorry, while I just changed my clothes. They do. And also you've got to plan your class as well. Your classwork, not only for your students in this class, but also for other classes too, because you've got a lot, they're all different, the students, you know what I mean? It does your fucking head in. So, day in, day out, you have long days and you can be really busy. Sometimes you might have more classes in a week, and it's just a real job. You go in there and say, I don't care about the money, I'm just going to fucking play around with this or that, and then complain about this or that as well on the side as playing around. That's what they do. That's what they fucking do, these foreigners. That's all I've fucking seen. That's all I fucking see, bro. They come here, this attitude, so cocky and all the rest, they've got all the money. I'm not here for the money, they say. And they're here, right? Listen to this. They're not here for the money. They come here, right? But at the same time, they say the most important thing is money. They want to know when they're going to get paid and why their wages weren't on time or why this is that. Always about private, it's about disrespect. Yeah, but I said, keep saying you're not here for the money. You've got enough money to survive and fuck that, There's one fucking cocky bitch from Portugal before who said he's rude to me all the time. He was like, he was saying, he's just going to look good on his CV to say he was a teacher. Oh, fuck your CV up your fucking arse, man. I'm doing this right now because it's real life and I'm living it. I'm teaching because I want to I'm enjoying it. I'm making the most. I'm communicating with people, being real. I'm not trying to order and teach everybody up and this and that, but help people and communicate and learn something and make the most of it. At the same time as getting paid. Trying not to let a fake situation, rob me of the reality of what I can benefit from in life. Even like, because there's things on the outside, you won't have the pressures if you weren't working, if you didn't need a job and you had enough money to survive on your whole life. You could have so much free time, you could do so much, right? But you'd also not benefit from being in certain situations. And being in a situation like this, being stuck in here, it's hard, having to work every day, but you can still benefit from certain things. You can find the benefits and make it. So what I'm trying to say is, right, these people come in here though, these foreigners, they come here, they're not here for the money, and they think it's like a play around. They're trying to get more days off or trying to work their timetable so they can get more days off. They want to just go to the beach, literally go to the beach, bro. Go out to bars and pubs late of the night with girls, clubs and all that. Whatever the fuck this, fuck that. Smoking weed with people. They think they're like Mr. I don't know what the fuck from off the fucking local videos we've seen online, and that's what they're doing, and they're going around with this attitude, thinking they can play and laze their fucking life away, just chill out. And then what happens is like, and then they can't be bothered to wake up, and then on the side they're just complaining, they want more, they want this, they don't like this and that about the place. You know what, man? In life you have to get off your fucking arse sometimes, you know what I mean? And what a shot, and then they start losing their temper with people, or doing stupid things, or getting drunk and coming into the class drunk or late overnight. The schools don't take that shit. They're not going to employ you, they've got to pay money. And they've got to pay more money for foreigners too, and it's hard to find fucking foreigners. They're trying to give you one. You've been lucky enough as well. They've got to choose carefully, isn't it? It's like, fucking hell, man. You might get Asimov bosses and Asimov students as well, but you're going to get people that know, and they don't want your stupid shit, you know what I mean? They look at it like... They look at you like, are you out of your fucking mind? You know, look at it, bro. They look at it like, you're not having that shit. They just won't keep you next term. I've seen people been deported, bro. There's been people been taken away by the police, whatever the fuck, to hospital, mental hospital. People been taken away. People smashing up apartments, walking down the street with no shoes on, taking their top off, trying to harass people in shops. I've seen it. People getting into fights. People losing their job because of numerous sex cases and stuff. I've heard of it in fucking hotels, in the school complexes, campuses, you know. Complaint all the time. People telling me like that nutcase, straight to my face, non-stop, things like this. He wants to do this and that, and about you've got to see him again tomorrow. Fuck that. Just talking non-stop about fucking, what do you call it? Hold on one second, people are listening to me outside. You know what I mean? That guy, the crazy guy, you know, just talking non-stop about fucking all this stuff, you know. But he doesn't want to, be you. He doesn't want to teach. He doesn't want to do anything anyway. He's just here to play around. You know what I'm saying? It's an absolute fucking joke. So, and I'm worrying about my fucking life, trying to work here and survive and do the best I can. You know, it's like, are you joking? You know what I mean? And he got the audacity to be complaining left, right and centre about the place when they've come here. You come here for something, didn't you? I don't think you come through the negative side, you come for the benefits, right? If the benefits don't outweigh the negatives, you know, the pros don't outweigh the cons, then get the fuck out of here, man. You've got to be here for the pros. If you're not here for the pros and you're in control and you're telling me you're not here for the money, or you're here because of your choice and you're not happy, and you go back to your own home, your cushy home, you've got a home, you've got a car, you've got this and that, you get your family support as well, and you come in and go in easily, and you're travelling around, you've got money to spend, and you're talking about, I should try and save money, I don't know, man. You're going out for a fucking drink and trying to find a girlfriend, and then chucking this one away, then getting another one to treat like a bitch. So you're going around treating the students like bitches, speaking badly of everybody, expecting everybody to clean their fucking arse and shoes. Now, if you're doing all that, that means you've got enough power to literally just go, to leave the place. If you don't like your life, don't fucking don't lead the life you're living. You know what I mean? That's what it basically is about. And that's what they did. You don't like the life you're living and leading, though? You got enough money, you man? Got enough money to survive on, or squander, or what do you mean you got enough money? If you got enough money, then just use it however you will, or go to bars and pubs and whatever the fuck they want to do. Go to holidays. These foreigners, man, they're crazy. They must have money, these foreigners. Because they go into holidays all the damn time. A lot of them, they go in the holiday, like in the summer holiday. They'll say, where are you going to go? They don't even say one place. Like, oh, I'm going to go to Thailand. Or they say, no, they're going to go to Thailand, then they're going to go to fucking wherever else. Singapore, then they're going to go, and they travel all around. Taiwan, fucking Japan, Malaysia, whatever the fuck, travelling around. And then they go back to their own country. Then they come back. And they show all the photos and videos. Oh, this is a new motorbike I've bought. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck, Or this is me staying in a real expensive hotel. Oh, it's not too bad, the price, And they say it's like, God knows how many hundreds or thousands for 2 nights. They say it's all right, it's pretty good, that was cheaper, this on a special card. But you still spent all that money just to stay in a fucking hotel and look out the window at a big posh swimming pool. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? But come off it, man. You live in that fucking glamorous BS life. You're never happy. A rich couple, they think they're rich in a sports car, looking at their phones, there's no love there, in the nice sports car, and they live in this wherever resort they're staying at, and they're just arguing constantly. You know what I mean? And the guy's tripping on fucking weed or whatever, and the girl's going off with somebody else to get shagged like a hoe. It's just literally, it's pathetic, and they're going with this fucking lifestyle. And you get these again, the Chinese people and the students, like young people, like watching this stuff they see like on English or American videos and films, and they think, oh yeah, so cool, and they don't understand, But they got to understand at the most point, there's no fucking responsibility there, no understanding. Like they've got their tradition, like family, and like just normal stuff, They're just out there, they're out of it, like crazy. A lot of Chinese people are like fascinated by the West, and because they see all these crazy idiots, and they think, oh, that's fancy, and they can't understand the language either, and they believe that their life's so bad here and it's so great in the West. That's why people get careless and they don't give a fuck. Carefree, stupid cunt. I'm not a carefree, stupid fucking cunt. Underneath it all, they think it's bad. They know, they always respect their own country. They always want to be back in China. They're respecting their family, and even though it's very like controlled and there's a lot of rules and that, it's like North Korea. But it's like, they're like backward, more simple. But I'm trying to say, but it's still the morals right, and like right is right, and it's like a sanity. You've got to have a foundation ground to stand on. You got to do things right. If you're going around spending your life like a fucking knob like that, you're not doing any good for yourself, are you? And it's like, I'm just saying, it's such a fucking embarrassment non-stop here. Anywhere I go, I'm seeing that, Chinese people like that who see you like that and think foreigners are all like that. And especially when there's people like that here as well, and see that, and then the next minute they see you, they think you're like that. No fucking way. Or you're not like that, so you must be something wrong with you. You're just a quiet one, a bit foolish. No. I'm more closer to what you are, but I'm more fucking what they are. I'm saying, but it's more like I'm more fucking zen and martial about it. I'm saying, what I'm trying to say is, like, like they don't get it at all. It's such a sad thing. They follow these idiots. Some of them go follow the wrong path, and they make mistakes and find out later on. But then seeing these videos on YouTube and stuff, videos on YouTube where people are just complaining about the life, like in China or in Japan, how people would just discriminate against them, And I said to this Chinese guy, I said, oh, you should, and he said to me, and they think they know it all, you know what I mean? Or Japanese people, yeah, man, you get a funny look from a Japanese person there, and someone was, come off it, man, I get it all the fucking time, but can you just act like a fucking human being for the fucking once in your life? People going around with their hair sticking out funky colours, acting like some, I don't know what, man. Carrying on like a gay, dancing in the street, fucking taking photos and trying to fucking, showing porn to people on the street. Just go so carefree. Of course people are going to think you're a fucking lunatic, you know what I mean? They're going to think foreigners are all fucking lunatics carrying on like that. And then complaining, you've got the audacity to complain. They're not always going to take it at the end of it. They're going to say, fuck you then, get out of my fucking house, they're going to say. You can't on that. If you get too rude and that and carrying on going out and drinking late of the night to these pubs and bars, I don't care if the Chinese people do it themselves, but you follow them and you do this and that. And they're going out looking for fights and out taking someone's girlfriend for a bitch. Oh God, of course they're going to think there's something fucking wrong with you. So it's a bloody shame and it's an embarrassment to me. So I made this rant video talking about it, bro, anyway, right? for like, I'll put it on YouTube, maybe not on my main channel, I'll put it on another channel, you know what I mean? But it is embarrassing, bro. I'm going to stop this one now and have my lunch now, you know what I mean? No, like, I see a lot of fucking Azimuth here, but a lot of it is like, you get Azimuth, but also you get ones that treat you the way they do because they think all foreigners are fucking idiots. I'm not a fucking idiot. I'm more fucking intellectual, open-minded than these people. Let alone other foreign dickheads. You know what I'm saying? You want to come here and be like that. You get normal, nice ones as well. usually Christian or something. It has to be. You never get one totally like pure. I'm gonna stop this one here though. Yeah, bow, bro. Keep it real. Yeah, bow. Peace.